I don't know if you do this too, but I'm always on the lookout for the next big product to sell to make that $1 million. And I've always wondered, what would be the ultimate product to sell? And because of this book I read last week, it gave me the answer, literally. And if you want the quick answer, I'll give it to you now. It's knowledge. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about the ultimate product to sell, according to Tim Ferris, that's most probably going to make one or two of you a billionaire. So we're going to start with why selling products is not the right answer. And then we're going to move to how to start, well, the practical ways of starting. And then at the end of this video, I'm going to show you how I plan to do this within the next 10 years. So let's get into the video. Okay, so first of all, why is selling physical products not the answer? The first problem is capital that you require. So when we sell knowledge, we can think about it in the form of a course, or we can think about it in the form of a book. Some people actually make YouTube videos and monetize it like that. But all it really requires is just that bit of knowledge and expertise, and then obviously the platform in order to sell it. And another quote here is that time is our most valuable asset. But if you can spend, for example, a week on one project and develop something that is amazing, you can finalize that product up and sell it. The second problem is you're not going to be able to scale up. With physical products, it is extremely difficult because first of all, you need capital and then you need to scale up globally. You can't just sell your products at a local level. With knowledge, it is quite easy to reach a broad audience because think about platforms like YouTube. You can post a video and nearly 2 billion people can click on your video to watch it. And that brings us to point number 3. And if you're like me, Tim Ferris's book actually motivates you to think about automating your money-making process. So when you sell physical products, for example, this book, you need to have many locations and you need to actively manage those locations where you can sell your product. So that brings me to something that affects me personally, and that is with my clothing brand. See, we need to launch new products every 3 to 6 months. Otherwise, we become stagnant and we lose the trend and the momentum. And for example, if you release a course on productivity or whatever you may specialize in, like Ali Abdaal has done with Skillshare, then I mean, it's not like information is going to disappear or change overnight. And even in Tim Ferris's book, he talks about a course that he developed himself and has been reaping the rewards after 5, even 10 years afterwards. Okay, so how do you start? What does Tim Ferris say we need to do in order to start? So like my mentor, Ali Abdaal always says is, for someone to buy something from you, they need to know you, like you, and trust you enough. And ultimately, that's the most difficult part. Because if you look at someone like myself, I don't have much experience, I'm still a youngster. And for example, someone like Ali Abdaal, he has been working like 5 years to build up this audience, and now he has something like 3 or 4 million subscribers. And most of all, you're going to need to do something for a long time and not get rewarded for it. So according to Tim Ferris, he says that for someone to be able to buy knowledge from you, they need to see you as a credible person and an expert in that field. So the main problem we all are sitting with is to become an expert, you need to have 10 years of experience. And that's what we all think, that's what I think. And there's this rule where they talk about the 10,000 hours. So you need to put in 10,000 hours, which is something like a lot of days, to be seen as an expert. But Tim Ferris actually gives us a shortcut to this. He says that you can actually hack this downfall by doing the following. And he gives a very step-by-step approach on how you can do this. So first of all, join 2 or 3 related trade organizations. So obviously it depends where you live, but I think this will cost you a little bit of money. It won't be that much though. Second of all, read 2 or 3 best-selling books in this specific topic. And this is quite easy to do. You can do it within 1 month. And if your excuse is that you don't have money to go and buy these books, there are a lot of free places where you can. I'm not going to disclose where, but there are. The next step, personally, this is one of the more difficult steps to do, is to give 2 or 3 free lectures at a local university close by you. And because I struggle with speaking in front of people, I think this is one of the most difficult steps to do because it actually takes you out of your comfort zone. And imagine you need to go and speak to like 100 people on a topic that you've read 3 books about. What I'm basically saying is make sure you have memorized those 3 books. And if someone asks you a question that you don't know the answer to, ask them a question back. Maybe they'll answer their own question. Fourthly, give 2 free seminars at businesses. And this after step 3 is quite easy to do because you've built up that confidence. So just set up a presentation for yourself and then go and present the information to the businesses for free. And then the last step, offer to write 2 or 3 articles about this specific topic in a local trade magazine or in a local magazine that you know. And what he says is this builds your credibility. Because ultimately, what is credibility? In my opinion, it is just some type of certification and then just like a very basic knowledge of the subject. Because like Ali Abdaal has taught me, that what you may know, other people might find as groundbreaking or new information. So you can be seen as an expert to them. So what are my plans in order to sell knowledge? First of all, I know what you're thinking. This YouTube channel is for me to make money. No, it's not. I've made over 35 videos and I haven't even gotten past 35 subscribers. This YouTube channel is more a place where I can just express myself, and it's also a hobby of mine. And beyond university life, beyond my family life, I can just come and enjoy myself in front of a camera, sitting alone in a room and not knowing if anyone's even gonna watch this video. And if they do, then it's like mind-blowing to think that someone is actually watching me on a phone. And my plan is, because I'm studying accounting at university, I'm becoming a professional accountant. But one thing I really believe is that in order to make money, it's not going after the money. It's actually finding something that you enjoy, something that you like, something that you're passionate about, and then developing that. Later on, it'll start giving you money. Giving is the wrong word. I would rather say start gifting you with money. So if you're interested in starting your first online store, I have a lot of videos that can explain the process for you. For example, how I develop a free website in Shopify, and also the 6 steps you should take when you're starting an online store, be it now or tomorrow. If you haven't already, please like the video, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.